Hello, welcome my dear friends. My name is Abhigyan Tiwary. So today we are going to see that installation of Java. So before that, we'll have to download JDK to install Java in our system. So just go to the Google and write JDK 1.8 download. And after that, you are going to see this environment. So just click here. And after that, you are going to see this window. So here we have the JDK file with respective of the different operating system that we have right now. So whatever with the operating system you are using, accordingly you can choose your JDK from here itself. So I have Windows, I am using this one. Just click here and see JDK starts downloading. So I have already downloaded here. So might be you will be asked for registering yourself. Fine, so go and register there itself. So they will ask you username, your personal details, actually, your email ID, your phone number, contact number, but need not to be worried about that one. Just register yourself and your download will be starting here. I am already registered. That's why here I am seeing this downloading window. Fine. So I'm going to pause it because what I have here right now. So just click on this one and let's see. Or what we can do, just go to the folder. So I have here and just click it. So it completely depends upon the operating system that you are using. So just press yes. Yes. So next, just remove this window. Because I have two window here. So the installation is started. Just press next. And the installation of this JDK is in progress. We can see this one. A JDK is required to execute your Java program in your system. So whatever be the operating system you are using, accordingly we'll have to install JDK to our system. JDK stands for Java Development Kit. So we have written here Java Standard Edition. That is core Java is known as Standard Edition Java. That is J2AC, Java Standard Edition. So it will going to take some time. So we'll wait for a while and we'll see. So installation is in progress. So we don't want to change the installation folder. We just put it next. So now installation processing is started. Fine. Finally, we are seeing the GRE. So installation process is started. So till we start writing our first program. So just open your notepad and write the first program, so that we are going to see the installation of JDK, and we'll have to execute our first program also. So the name of class and just put it. This is the very basic structure of a Java program. So I'm writing my first program. This is an argument. And after that, again, we have curly braces open and curly braces close. And just want to print. So here we can write whatever we want to print in our console. So fine. So I have written my program, minimizing it. So I got this message: Java Standard Edition Development Kit 8 update 291 64-bit successfully installed. So I don't want this API tutorials. So I'm just going to close it. And let me see in my folder where I can see this one. So in C drive, local disk C, I'm going to identify here Java itself. So Java is folder is there. So I have this JDK. Fine. So fine. Java is installed. Fine. So, but we are not able to recognize this Java in our operating system, because before that we'll have to set the path. It means we have to tell this operating system that we have installed Java, and if any Java program wants to execute, kindly hand over that program to Java compiler. So for that, we'll have to set the path. Fine. So for that, we require this path to be copied. So just I will show you that. Copy this path and just go to the environment variable. Just click here, environment variables again. With this tab, here we have path. Just click it, edit, and new. Just paste the link that we have copied right now, and okay, good, okay, and okay. That's all. Now open the command prompt, Windows R CMD, and now write Java version. So I'm getting this message. It means Java is properly installed and its path is set to our system for the execution of a Java program. Fine. Now the Java program that I have written here, I'll have to save it. So for saving this one, I will click save as. So I want it to be saved in E drive. Here I will make a folder named Java itself. I will go inside this folder. So see, I'm inside this folder here right now. So I'll have to save it. So I will write this into double quotes. So that is test dot java, and save this one. So to execute this program, so let me see this one, that so java is there, folder is there, and we have this file, java file is there. Fine. So I will write java c space. So no, before that we'll have to go to the D drive, oh, so E drive. So E colon find cd, the name of folder, changing directory. Fine. Now in E drive Java folder, we have saved our file, that is test.java. So to compile that file, we have to write this one. Let's see what is happening. So if we are going to see this one directly, no message is there. So it means the Java file is compiled successfully. So for the same, we can see here that we have test.class file. So it means Java test.java is compiled successfully. Again, to execute it, what we required, I'll have to write Java test, enter, and see what we have. We have the output. So this is the way of installing and executing your Java program. So thank you from my side, and thank you for watching.